always wanted to go to Jamaica. As a music writer, it wasn't the resorts I was interested in. I wanted to go to the capital, Kingston. When they talk about Jamaica being the loudest island in the world, Kingston is what they're really talking about. Bob Marley is the city's patron saint. In the sprawling slum of Trenchtown, you can visit a shrine to Bob Marley.
Bob Marley, greatest singer to ever grace a stage and a mic. Yeah, Bob Marley. Yeah.
This is the house where he lived, smoked ganja, and raised a family. Where can wisdom be found, is it? And wrote some of his most memorable songs.
The bed, what he always sings about, I wanna love and treat you on my single bed. Yeah, this is the best. Get up.
I wanted to go to a place where I heard his spirit lives on.
Beautiful. All right, now, who wrote this music? Who is Bob Marley?
The boys in this classroom admire Bob Marley. They want to be professional musicians.
Come from where? So where is Trenchtown? You serious? Trenchtown is in Jamaica? Where in Jamaica is Trenchtown?
This is Winston Sparrow Martin. He's their teacher. Sparrow's also from Trenchtown, and he graduated from this school and orphanage. It's the Alpha Boys School. Alpha was founded by nuns in the 19th century. Today, the boys here get an education and vocational training. Some of these kids are also invested in the musical legacy of Alpha Boys School. Since the 1950s, Alpha's been a dream factory. A lot of Jamaica's most influential musicians have been through Alpha. Don Drummond and Dizzy Moore of the Skatalites, the singer Desmond Decker, Yellow Man, the first dance hall superstar, and scores of talented studio musicians who played with Jimmy Cliff, Burning Spear, and Bob Marley. In fact, Sparrow Martin himself played percussion on Bob Marley's hit Stir It Up. After he graduated, Sparrow became a successful session musician in Jamaica, and today he's the music director and band leader back at his old school.
Based on drum play only, it's called dub.
I have something to give. Not money, but love. I have that to give. And I'm glad that today I got the privilege to go back to Alpha to teach.
These days, Sparrow is a man on a mission at Alpha. He wants to give the same opportunities he had when he was a student here to this new crop of boys. Like this kid, Andrew. He's a current drummer in the Alpha band.
In the kitchen, you have a chef or a cook, don't it? Huh? And then you have the ingredients. What are the ingredients when you're cooking? The scallion, the thyme, the pepper. So guess what? In the music, you are the seasoning, and the drummer is the chef. Come on, man. Tell the rhythm, man, please.
You know, music is my dream. Eh? I like music.
Tell me a little bit about how you ended up here at Alpha.
My father couldn't really manage me, but I used to give trouble. So go on the road. He used to beat me, you know. Him himself get himself in trouble now.
Your father?
Yes. Police got involved. So that's why I'm here.
For some of the Alpha boys who found solace in music, they can still find it here after they graduate in the Jamaican Army's military band. Alpha boy Sean Hurd has made the most of the military. He's now the bandmaster for the Jamaican Defense Forces.
When I went to Alpha, I went with my older brother. We are originally from South Kingston, which is called Raytown. We were very, very poor. When I left Alpha, I knew what I wanted, music. Why not join the army? The army pays you to learn.
Psyche Campbell also came to Alpha from a rough part of Kingston.
It's a place that has a lot of bad people. I don't say not good people, but majority of people, they don't want anything. They don't want anything.
You ever go back there just to see?
I went back there, and I don't want to go back there.
Studio One is where some of the biggest hits were made in the 60s. At another old studio, Sonic Sound, there was a legend hanging out in the courtyard.
Can you come too?
Thank you, man.
Hi.
Noel Sims Scully.
My right name is Noel Batholomew Sims, the first recording artist in Jamaica.
And when you say
Sims and Robinson, Scully and Bunny, the very first vinyl in this country apart from Calypso. If the singer make a mistake while recording the song, he has to start all over. If the bass player make a mistake, we have to start all over. If the drummer make a mistake, any one of the musicians make a mistake while recording, we have to start the song from the top to the very last drop. Make them come, let me 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 now run. Get ready while I play this music like this.
Leroy Horsemouth Wallace is another product of that old school of Jamaican music. Horsemouth played drums for the band Burning Spear. He also starred in the cult reggae film Rockers. Today, he's one of the go-to session drummers in Jamaica. He's also an Alpha Boy School graduate.
Most of my friends might be saying, oh, Smooth is still Alpha Boy. Oh, Smooth is still colonized by the system. Yeah, if they want to think so, yeah, go ahead and think what you think you want to think about me. I know what I am, you know. I am free.
Horsemouth says he was a troublemaker at Alpha, but he wouldn't trade his years there for anything.
At Alpha, it's like retraining because you learn to play everything. And you're a poor kid, you go there, so that's opportunity for you to be top musician in Jamaica.
Horsemouth.
Every Sunday, Sparrow Martin gets former Alpha Boys, all working musicians, together at this church in Kingston. The Mass I went to, Sparrow led his former students through a song list of spirituals and ska.
Well, music is my line. It was given to me by God, brought out through me by Alpha. It's where I grew my mother and my father. That's Alpha. I don't have anybody to call mother and father. It's just Alpha. It's the best school. The best.
I was so fortunate enough to send me to Alpha where I learned my trade, and here I am now, you know. It's good.
Obvious Don Drummonds or Dizzy Moores sitting on their beds practicing scales in Alpha's main dorm. But the school still produces promising musicians.
Okay, this is our regular.
Chenille Christian, for example.
I didn't know music before I came to Alpha. Things that I never understand, I'm starting to understand it now. Music alone shall live, and I really believe that. For example, Bob Marley. Bob Marley is dead now, and his music lives on.
Everything, clothes, everything from Alpha. Food, Alpha give me a lot. Education, everything. I have to really thank this school. If I really make it in life, I have to give back. You know what I mean? Yeah.
As you know, music is a magic, and it's good that bad boys can turn their life around.